everybody, today we have the Anypro Cool Mist Humidifier, and I was so excited when they sent us one to do a video of, and we have been using it and really love it. It gives off a lot of mist, it has some cool features that other humidifiers don't have, and we've really fallen in love with it. Right here is the power on and off indicator. It also will turn red when it runs out of water. It automatically shuts off when it runs out of water, so that's really good. And then this will allow you to control how much mist is coming out. So you can have it on low or high or anywhere in between. And then in here, you have a brush to help you clean in the cracks and crevices. And I've never seen a humidifier that came with a little brush like that, so that's really cool. And it just snaps in there for safe storage. The entire tank and the base of the unit has antibacterial material. That's funny, antibacterial material. Okay, that's a tongue twister. But it can greatly reduce the bacteria and the moss growth in your humidifier, because that's always a worry when you're running water while everyone's sick and all that good stuff. But up here is your nozzle, and you can turn it around like this. And one of the amazing things about this humidifier that I've never seen before is it has a little place right here to put essential oils. So you can put essential oils in here. They say definitely do not put essential oils in the tank, because that will cause malfunctions and it to not work properly. But they give you a little slot right here, and we put some thieves in there, so that was really nice. And we enjoyed that. You don't get as much of a scent as you would with a regular essential oils diffuser, but it's really nice to have that option when you're already running a humidifier for whether you're sick or just trying to get rid of dry air, to be able to put your essential oils in there. So I really like that. None of our Vicks humidifiers have that option, so that's really cool. But let's go ahead and get this tank filled with water. What you do is you lift it up, and down here you have this. You open it up, and then we're going to fill it up with water and then put this lid back on. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, we ran the humidifier and set a clock so that we would know how long it ran for before it ran out of water. And it ran for 17 hours before running out of water. And I might have even been able to fit in a smidgen more water, so we may have been able to get an hour or two more if we had topped it off all the way. But you can definitely get 17 hours out of this humidifier, and that is a really long time. I ran it from 9:30 in the morning till 11:30 at night. Then I shut it off and ran it again the next day until it reached 17 hours, and then it finally ran out of water. And that was on high. So I had the volume of mist cranked up all the way on high. So I assume that if you had it on a lower mist setting, you would be able to get it to go even longer than 17 hours. And to turn it on, let's go ahead and plug it in. When you plug it in, make sure your hands are dry, of course. And here is the little blue light showing we're on. And we're going to go ahead and turn it on high. There we go. And when it runs out of water, this light will turn red, and it will shut off. And look at all of that mist. It just gives off a ton of mist on high, and I really, really love that. And it is really quiet. You can hear some water dropping, but overall it is pretty quiet for a humidifier. I'm going to get you as close as I can, see if you can hear. Now, a cool thing about this humidifier that also I've never seen in any other humidifier is you have a night light option. And there's a little button down here, and you can hear it click, and the night light comes on. So let me shut the lights off in here so you can see it better. There we go. You can see that it's green, and it will slowly change colors. There are other options so that you can make it stay on a color, or you can shut it off, and you just do that by clicking that button down there. It's a little touch button. You just kind of swipe your finger across it. But I love that it has a night light, and it's actually quite beautiful to look at. So not only do you get something that's therapeutic with essential oils, You get the cool mist for when you're sick and you need the moisture in the air, but you also get this very eye-appealing nightlight. Now if you want to change it, you just click that button again and then it shuts off. And whatever color you click it on the second time, that's the color it will stay on. So I've got it on blue right now, and then click it off and it turns off. It's still blowing mist out. And let me show you what it looks like on low. There we go. And that is low. So it's giving off mist, but just barely. So there's all sorts of ranges between that low and the high. Let's get the lights back on. Alright, I'm going to shut it off now. And really the only thing left to tell you is the maintenance on the humidifier. It says, please clean the humidifier once a week for extending the lifespan. Inside the base of the unit, I'm going to lift this off. Okay. And this is the base right here. It says, inside the base of the unit, pour excess water out of the unit and then wash out the unit with fresh water using the cleaning brush and a soft cloth as needed. It says, do not submerge the base of the unit into water or allow water to enter the inside the dry air exhaust port. So this is the dry air exhaust port. You do not want water in here. Empty the water tank and then remove the mist nozzle. So let me empty it out real quick. Alright, so we've got it empty here, and then it wants you to remove this nozzle here, which we did. You just pop it off. And then it wants you to get a baby bottle brush. You can get them in the baby aisle at most stores, wherever the bottles are sold, to clean the inside of this with that bottle brush. And then you can pop this back on just like that. Then the last thing it says on maintenance is wipe the surface of the unit with a soft damp cloth if needed. If you notice an accumulation of water during usage, reduce humidity and dry outer surface with a cloth. So what that's saying is if while you're using this in a room you start to notice water accumulating on the outside of this or on the floor or on the walls, make sure to turn the moisture down and then dry everything off. Dry the humidifier completely before storing. So after you're finished washing it out, you'll want to make sure you leave it out. You can leave it out like this and then flip it over occasionally and make sure that the inside is dried completely before you put it away in the box. Otherwise you'll create mold and stuff like that. I think that's about it. I've really enjoyed this humidifier and it works great for us. If you have any questions, place them in the comments and subscribe to my channel for lots more how-to videos. Thanks.